Welcome back guys to another house tour. Today we are going to be showing you our villa, but this time we're in Dubai. Come and have a look.
I don't wanna give you the wrong impression. I need love and affection, and I hope I'm not sounding too desperate. I need love and affection. Love, 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 love and affection. Love, love, L-O-V and affection.
Oh baby, I'm not asking for the world, maybe you can give me what I want, baby. Come hold me tight, and when I'm drowning, save me. Give it to me on a daily. If I'm your girl, say my name, boy. Let me know I'm in control. We both grown, so how we feel, we can let it show.
So for those that may not know who we are, my name is Uzma and this is Leena, and we are both Airbnb hosts, also known as short-term rental hosts. This is where we take properties, we sublease them on sites like Airbnb and Booking.com. We charge a nightly rate, and then we also profit from that. That means that we don't have to ever actually own the property. We make money from it just by controlling it. And that is what has led us all the way to Dubai from the UK. So we have gone on a bit of a long journey, and we're going to show you guys around our villa. So as soon as you guys walk in, we've got the stairs here. This was pretty much the selling point for myself and Uzma, because we just loved how grand it looked. You can see how the stairs are coming out straight into the hallway. That's the first thing you see when you come into the villa. Let's just walk into the living room. Firstly, the seating area. As you can see, the dining table and the sofa all in one room, and we have a huge pebble sofa right here, and of course the matching side piece. The sofa is a boucle cream sofa. We decided not to go for something too big, as you guys can see. Once I sit down on it, not too high, and the reason why is because if we did get something that was really high, it would cause a bit of a blockage, and we want to make sure that this area is as open as possible. We also have a 100-inch TV here. Now, in our other household that we did it back in the UK, I think it was around 50 inch. It's been a big upgrade where we purchased a bigger TV, just the same size as me. As we leave the living room now, we are met with the dining table. It's so huge. When we eat, we actually sit either on this end or on that end. We did get a big dining table purely because of the fact that we wanted our parents to come round and same with the sofa. We could have got something really small, but we wanted something that was luxury looking, exclusive. This dining table that we purchased, there is no more in Dubai selling this dining table. It was limited edition, and it's a Kashi wood, so they've had to carve this and they painted white all over it, which gives it a marble finish. I just want to emphasize how this table has all been hand painted by someone. That just shows how unique the piece is. This dining table with everything included costed around £3,000, about 4k USD. With the sofa, that was about 2k pounds, which is probably around 3k USD. Just before we go outside, I just want to talk about the ceiling. Now, in Dubai, all properties comes with AC, and this is very new to me and Uzma because we're from the UK. The whole villa has AC integrated into it. In some Dubai apartments and homes, the AC is usually a box on the side, which doesn't really look very aesthetic. And we actually got a few comments from people on one of our viral YouTube videos actually, which got so far 100k views. We were viewing properties, and this was one of the properties that we did view. And I asked the estate agents, does this property come with AC? And we had a few comments, people saying, of course it's Dubai, how can it not come with AC? Now I'm going to open the doors that lead into the garden. The doors fully open. It was the biggest selling point for myself and Uzma because the living room alone is quite small. So when we have the garden doors open, it does make it a more wider space. So just going out into the very hot Dubai weather, we've got a mini patio here, and me and Uzma, we've been contemplating on what furniture we should get here. but we actually wanted to leave it down to you guys. If you guys want to comment on what you guys think we should add into this space here. We were thinking maybe a lounger or a dining table, but we were more leaning towards the lounger because we've actually got quite a big dining table there. And then we've got AstroTurf. This already came with the property, and onto my right, we've got a beautiful water fountain at the comfort of our home. This is something that I love having on all the time because I like to hear the sound of the water. It just sounds like a waterfall. It reminds me of being in the ocean, which is something that I love to do. So don't mind the plants, they are drying out quite a lot in this Dubai heat, especially this summer. But I wanted to show you guys the golf carts that you guys can see right at the back, and you saw that we had a golf cart right at the front, and that is because we live on a golf estate. On this estate there are multiple championships and events happening all the time where professional players come here and they take part in matches. You'll see some people out on the golf course just training right now, and even though they're in this scorching heat, they seem really dedicated. It's really nice looking at the view. There's a lot of nature. It's quite the opposite to what Dubai looks like, which is the flashy lights and everything you see online. And that again was one of the most appealing things when me and Leena were trying to decide on the villa that was going to be right for us. On our last house tour, you'll see that there was fields and fields of land behind our house. But yeah, this is really nice. So I'm just going to take you guys into the kitchen. Now I would say the shape of the kitchen is quite different. It's more of a square, but it's still open towards the living room, which is something that I really like about it. The fridge actually came with the property alongside the dishwasher, the oven, the gas oven as well. It comes with a lot of cupboards, and I also want to show you guys what we have inside our cupboard. Myself and Uzma, we tend to drink a lot of herbal tea early in the morning because when you consume warm, hot water, it really helps with your digestion. So I'm not going to spend too much time here in the kitchen because we don't spend a lot of time in here. We are thinking of getting a live-in maid. That's where a maid comes in and she stays with us for 24 hours and she helps around the house with cooking, cleaning. The reason why we are looking to get a maid is because it will really help with our efficiency. We are CEOs of multiple companies, so we need to use our time as efficiently as possible. So that's why we are looking to. Just before we go up, I just want to quickly show you that there's a bathroom in here. Altogether in the villa, I think we have around 5 washrooms, which is a lot, but in Dubai, if it's a 4-bedroom, it's going to be 5 bathrooms. If a villa was a 3-bedroom, they would come with 4 bathrooms. That's how it is here in Dubai, I guess. I'm just going to take you guys upstairs now.
I can't believe we made it this far. I can't believe we made it this far. Heaven is sky. I can't believe I made it this far. Trying to tell you how I feel, tell you how I feel.
Just going to show you guys my bedroom. This is the first bedroom that you see when you walk up the stairs. It kind of follows through with the same tiling throughout the whole house from bottom all the way up to the top. We firstly have a super king sized bed. We've gone for, I think this is called the Chesterfield design. This bed was made to order. It's not a piece that you can just go pick up from a store on the high street. We actually had to put in an order with the design, with the material and everything. I really like the bed. It's a lot of space, especially just for myself. I sleep like a queen pretty much. And then come around here, I've got this beautiful chair. It's a lounge chair, so I'll have my laptop out on some days and I'll just be working from here, or even maybe reading a book. This is the reason why I got it. It is much better than sitting on a chair. I think purely because of the posture, it's more of a lounging kind of chair. So I'll put this next to my bed so I don't have to go to my bed all the time or just be in my office all day. I've got different options where I want to work. So of course, my office being one of them, the lounge, the bed, which I don't want to spend a lot of time working in, and of course the dining table downstairs too. And then just of course moving around here, we've got the balcony on top, which also has the same view that I shared with you guys earlier from the garden. It pretty much speaks for itself. You have lovely villas right in front of you that you can also see. Waking up and seeing this, it really puts things into perspective that you are not the top dog around here and that everyone is really doing well and that this is the norm. It really does shift your perspective and shift your your mindset. And also another thing that I wanted to show you guys is this here. Now this is a net. Now this is to stop flies from getting in, especially in this Dubai heat. Things like bees, wasps, lizards even. If I ever want to have the fresh air coming in, all I have to do is just put this net in front, which means I don't have to always have the doors closed inside my bedroom. Coming into the walk-in wardrobe, now it is quite messy, so I'm not going to go through what's here, but I'm going to show you guys the bathroom. Now this, when we first viewed the property, was a literal dream come true because it's firstly huge. I love the basin over there and also the bathtub out here, but also the fact that there is a choice of having a shower, a bath, whatever you want, and there is just so much space. And again, you have the whole view of the golf course right behind me. Now these windows are tinted, so if you are OCD, you probably are going to put the blinds down because we have some blinds tucked away. But if you're quite comfortable with that, then, you know, having a shower in what it looks like is the nature is very, very peaceful in the morning. Let me know if you guys like the way this bathroom looks. So guys, just walking into our hallway now. And as we walk in, you guys can see that we have 2 Pilates/yoga mats. Now, this is something myself and Uzma do on a daily basis, whether it be morning or evening time. We aim to get in a 30-minute Pilates workout. Now the reason why we want to do that is because we are working a lot. That causes our stress levels to increase, which means that we have high cortisol levels. Now that's very bad for your appearance, for your guts, because it causes bloating issues, it causes moon face, and that's something myself and Uzma can't afford to have, especially when we're on camera a lot. So we've introduced a low intensity workout that we do on a daily basis. By the way, these mats are from Lululemon. They are ordinary mats. We put them out here so that it reminds us to get that workout done. Otherwise, if they were tucked away into one of the wardrobes, we probably would never get the session. The way I like to say it is out of sight, out of mind. However, if it's in your sight, you're going to be reminded that it's something that needs to get done. So we like to have these out. Just before we go into my office room, we've actually got a whiteboard here as well, which is something we usually keep in either Uzma's office or mine. And we use this to just brainstorm any ideas that come up in the day. Now we are going to go into my office room. I went for a very comfy experience for my desk room with the very fluffy carpets, a black chair, and I also have my desk. Now this desk is from a company called CB2. It was quite a lot. I think it was around £800, which is $1,000. I know it might be a lot for your usual office desk, but I really like the design. It's something that I saw on Pinterest. I believe that if you're going to stay in a room maybe for 8+ hours a day, you must at least kit it out with some nice accessories that makes you feel good. I also have my Emirates notebook. Now you only get this notebook when you fly first class. I tend to use this a lot for any notes during my day. If there's any reminders that I have for myself, this is the book that I use. And then over here, I just have a standard soft light box for my calls, just so the lighting looks the best. So on my left here, we have a treadmill/walking pad, and I use this a lot to increase my productivity. As you guys can see here, there's a phone holder, but what I tend to do is I get my laptop, I'm able to walk here and also do my work at the same time. Usually when I do that, I'm able to easily get in 10k steps in per day. As we exit my office, I also want to just show you guys my console table. I've got my Canon G7X camera. Now this is a very expensive camera, and I know it's very hard to get as well. I've seen a lot of people on TikTok that have tried to get their hands on this. This camera is very good for sunset photos and even photos in the light. It gives out better quality than the iPhone, so that's why I have this camera. I also have other cameras here. I think this is the Sony ZV-10 I'm going to use for our videos. My DO bag, I have my Gucci wallet, my Van Cleef, I've got the Chanel bag, and a few of my favorite sunglasses. At the moment, I am trying to build my sunglasses collection, a bag collection, a jewelry collection as well. So do bear with me, but this is what I have at the moment. So I have the Celine sunglasses. I've got the Fendi sunglasses. Now this is my favorite sunglasses that I have right now. I've got another pair of the Fendi glasses as well. This is the clearer rose gold. And I also have the Balenciaga sunglasses, which I absolutely love. If you guys look closely, you can see that it's got a leopard design. Now I do have more sunglasses upstairs, but I've just put these in here because these are my go-to on a usual basis. I also have my go-to perfume, the YSL Libre. I hope that's how you pronounce it, but this perfume gives out a very rosy smell. That's why I have that on my console table. And yeah, that's my office. So you just saw Leena's office. Right next to her office is mine. Exactly identical, pretty much in terms of structure and layout to Leena's. We've got the ensuite just right there. We walk in, you have the AC controlling device over there with the lighting. We then have my cabinet, which you can see is a glass cabinet full of many different perfumes. I've got my Mont Blanc pen inside there. I actually keep my Cartier watch inside here just so I can grab it and go. But ultimately, it's just a really nice girly piece in my office, and I like to have it as a backdrop when I'm having my meetings. We have the treadmill here. Instead of the black chair that Leena has, decided to go for a white boucle office chair. The white rug just really adds a nice touch to the room. When I'm sitting here taking my meetings, it's just really cozy and it gives it a nice homely vibe. Same desk to what Leena has. Guys, look at the view. When I'm taking my meetings during the day and I see this view, it's so inspiring to see the big buildings, and that living in Dubai was one of mine and Leena's dreams 2 years ago. And the fact that we can make it a dream come true 2 years later, after starting our Airbnb business, after putting years and years of work into making sure that we had a solid foundation, we eventually moved. It truly does feel like we're living the life of our dreams, especially with this view. And it just cannot get better than having also a balcony in your office, which connects back out to Leena's. So if I just open this here, it leads out to the balcony, and you guys can just hear the azan that's going off right now because it's prayer time. So I'm just gonna go back in. So yeah, we pretty much have everything that you would ever need. You have the ensuite, also you've got a wardrobe area behind you in here. So these are inbuilt wardrobes. Pretty much would never have to leave this room. And as Leena said earlier, this is exactly why we've created our office rooms to the best of standards, so that we enjoy being inside of here, so that we can put our heads down and work. So just going to come back out again. So as I walk out, you guys can see that the same staircase is following through right from the bottom floor all the way up. Downstairs, I would class that as the first floor. This is the second floor. And then we also have a third floor, but this is going to be Leena's bedroom. So I'm going to let her show you around for that. We're going to enter the third floor. I have this full floor to myself, which I'm very happy about. So I'm going to show you first my bed. Now this is a stone bed with quite a unique design. It starts with the Chesterfield design here, and it has the lines going down. I am thinking to maybe get a nice frame put up here, and it will really help to amplify more of the unique bed design. Another big part of this bedroom is the terrace that I have right in front of the bedroom, and it's got a direct view of the golf course. So just imagine waking up and having a view like this. It's absolutely gorgeous. Moving into this place was honestly a life-changing thing. I never thought that I'd be here at 22 years of age, living in a place like this with a view of a golf course. Growing up, I used to watch High School Musical a lot, so it does remind me of that movie, the scenes in the golf course. Going back in now, I did want to emphasize on how myself and Uzma worked so hard to get ourselves to this point. Whenever we post on social media, we tend to get a lot of comments like daddy's money or we didn't do any of this, but we actually did, and it's all been documented on our Instagram and on our YouTube. So I just want to show you guys that I am no one. I've come from not the best background. Uzma herself, not the best background either. However, we've managed to build ourselves up to this point where we have the financial freedom, we can travel freely, and we get to live in such a big villa like this. I hope when you see this view, you guys can feel what I feel, and what I feel is that anything that you put your mind to, it will happen if you stay consistent and if you put the action into it. Coming from my small hometown back in the UK, people around me would have think it's impossible, but I never had that mindset. I knew something like this was attainable, so I'm very grateful that I get to wake up to a view like this. Moving on to my dressing room now. There's not a lot to show because I'm still kitting it out with new pieces that I'm purchasing. I'm currently building a shoe collection at the moment. You guys can see the Hermes. I've got the sandals in white, beige and brown. I've also got the Chypre sandals in black and beige as well, so stay tuned guys. Maybe soon I'm going to be filming a full shoe collection, bag and jewelry collection too. So just going into the bathroom now, I have a walk-in shower. I would say it's quite spacious. I really like the mirror that's here. It's quite big. Again, something that you don't really get in the UK. Again, I'm very grateful that I get a full floor to myself, so thank you to Uzma. But yeah, that's my floor, guys. So now we're going to show you guys the golf buggy because we haven't showed you guys yet.
Baby, when we touch, feels like you are meant to take all my love. Something about you, I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Fell in love with the machine, fell in love with you.
Instead of having a car right now in Dubai, we only have a golf car at the moment. Leena is looking to potentially get a new car, maybe in the UK, maybe in Dubai, don't know yet, but this is what we currently have right now. The reason why there is a lot of villas in our estate with golf buggies is because we live on a golf estate. Thank you guys so much for watching our house tour. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more.